Anyway, everybody, in case you missed it, a decision has been made. We ended last night's stream with a lot of talk, a lot of conversation about maybe TOUGLANE, maybe they're too good already, maybe we bail now and start a new challenge that's more difficult. And to be honest, thought about it a lot. I think we can save that idea of a very difficult challenge for after this one. I think after 4 seasons with TOUGLANE, yes, we're set up very, very well. But at the end of the day, there are too many good stories on this team to abandon these guys now. You know, way too many good stories. It would absolutely suck to leave behind players like Bryce Frost, even though it's his final year, Brett Cole. And yeah, we have some damn good prospects in the system, and we're already fighting for 5 stars left and right. We are a tier 3, tier 4 team in tier 10. But you know what? Let's have some fun with it. Let's find out just how much we can make a team overpowered in this reality. And that'll help us kind of figure out what we want to do in our next challenge to make it even more difficult to build up a roster, right? So that is the game plan. Is we're going to stick with the Moose here and see what we can do. But the biggest thing that I discovered, right, is that absolutely, if you want to play Dynasty on easy mode, spec into Recruiter out of the gates. We have the lowest XP setting for coach gain, and still within 4 years, less than 4 years, we had this tab maxed out, and we're already getting 5-star players. Right? So my highest recommendation, you know, hey, if you are trying to build a super team, spec into Recruiter. If that's not what you're trying to do and you want to have a little bit of a challenge in terms of building up, spec into Motivator, or Tactician is even kind of more of the hard mode. You know, any videos or websites to help recruit? I absolutely suck at it. Anteater, I'll show you my typical strategy, and if you have any questions from there, just ask away. So, but yeah, getting ready to head into our 3rd game of the season. We're number 16 in the country, taking on Georgia State. In terms of recruitments, again, 5 stars, including Mr. Finau Chung, who is number 1 in the nation on the board. And he is considering us as his number 1 choice right now. You see what I mean about things being spec'd a little bit too heavily in our favor. Clearly that was the reason for that opinion. But you know what? We're going for it. We're going for it. We need to see these boys succeed. These boys deserve an opportunity to succeed. So we're just going to go for it. That's the way it works. We are just going to go for it. Let's go... Yeah, championship contender, and hope that Grossman cares about that. Do we have any other visits to schedule for this week? No, we do not. TOUGLANE's just built different. We have more NIL money to send out than anybody else, clearly. So for these 5 stars, if we sort by interest, Deech was the gem. We had another gem as well, Emmanuel Gooden. Which we can get the max amount of points back on him. Are you drug testing your players? We have an incredibly thorough drug testing policy here at TOUGLANE. Let me tell you, the most thorough in the nation. I promise you. Promise you. Let's go after Juan Cormier here, because he's got some good interest in us. Get him up to 75. For the sell, should I go to the question marks to risk it? How long does it take to uncover them? It takes a couple of weeks to fully uncover them. Again, my thing is, obviously, you want to make sure there's a check mark that lines up, right? So for Seth Deech, if I do the hard sell, I try to make sure I have at least 2 decent grades on their check marks. So obviously, I was risking it a little bit. We're not getting the most out of that, but it's not bad. But sometimes you don't have to go for the cells, right? Sometimes just send the house is good enough to still make up the ground. The cells are just a way to be able to save about 10 points a week if you can legitimately sell them on anything. So it's give and take. And like I said here for Seth Deach, I don't really have the perfect way to sell this guy on what we're doing here. Playing time, I don't know. I mean, there's only 3 check marks, isn't there? Something like that. But playing time, pro potential, really the only things I can sell him on. But then he doesn't care about brand exposure, right? So, for us, it's actually going to be best to just put him on Send the House. Mills, what's going on, man? How are you? How are you? Let's see. Sway can... That is true. The sways can change, but it is a time investment. It is a time investment, so you only want to try to sway someone's opinion on a player that you really want. So try to be selective with that. Finau Chung. Can I sell you on anything? Yes, I can. We need proximity to home and championship contender status. There we go. He doesn't really care about conference prestige, but that should still be good. So yeah, we're going to try like hell to build this team up into the biggest powerhouse we can possibly make them. Ender, I did, actually. I did, because I'm a terrible person. I'm cognizant there are, as you say, some songs that include some screaming, which is not everyone's cup of tea, so sometimes I'll skip it. That's why I don't listen to too much System of a Down on stream, but I listen to a ton of them off stream. What season? Season number 5. Season number 5. Trying to run MSU, and I've only had 3 2-stars and 2 2-stars despite finishing number 28. So, Anteater, when you go to your prospect list, what are you typically doing? Like, what do you typically prioritize first in terms of the players, their caliber, so on and so forth? Mr. Webster, good to see you. How the heck are you, Danny? Goal could be to have a no-touching season. Now, top hat, different strokes for different folks, as they say. Because for me, when I start off recruiting, I'll always look at the 5 stars. Granted, you don't want to do that early on, but always just look to see if any 5 stars have interest in you, which, LOL, right? Then the 4 stars, then the 3 stars, but I always look by interests, then by pipeline. End of season's a good time to go after people that are on the board that don't have interest or lack a pipeline rating. So, like, Devin Nalen, if he wasn't a bust at the end of the season, I'd be looking at him. Set your sights high, but also give yourself a fighting chance. When it comes to interest, when it comes to the pipeline, and really pay attention what other schools are in the conversation. Right? Like, right now, we have such a big program. I can afford the risk here. But if USC or one of those other teams with a max pipeline tier go after Juan Cormier, I might not be able to hold that fight. Might have to back out. But obviously now we're in a position where I can risk that. But if this was season 1, 2, or 3, I wouldn't have gone after this guy in the first place unless he had us as, like, first on his board. Yeah, Marcel, I figured I'd give people a break from the drum line. So, all right, so that is good. I think everything in general is good to go for us to continue this. So again, for anybody just tuning in, apologies for being like, maybe we're done with this, maybe we're not, but it required some thought. The good news is, like, basically it comes down to I have a lot of ideas that I want to explore with this Dynasty mode. And in my head, I'm like, I got plenty figured out. There's still more we can figure out about this, There's still more. So we're going to take advantage of that, and hopefully we're about to kick the crap out of Georgia State. Although we are only 5 points better. Now, again, on paper, we are better than the vast majority of teams we're going to be playing for the next couple of seasons up until we get promoted. But that doesn't mean we're guaranteed to win. Injuries can happen. The team can blow it. So we'll find out. How come other schools always have 4 and 5 pipeline, but Tulane never has one? I think it's just down to our prestige more than anything. Because again, pipeline's based off of like the school history, the success of the school, stuff like that, the coordinators. You got to figure we are only 5 years in, so try to go for the highest stars, highest interest, and once I'm pretty far out, give up, go for worst players with higher signing hours. I mean, in theory, you're not going about it the wrong way, Anteater. Yeah, the biggest thing that I can recommend is I always try for the players I care about to at least keep 10 points, if not 25 on them per week, depending on when it is in the season. And then, oh my fucking god. Remember what I just said. Remember what the conversation was last night about will this team be too powerful? We're down 10-0 to Georgia State at the end of one. Maybe we were getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Just a bit. Maybe we were getting too cocky. We are up 21-20 at halftime, though, thanks to some late scores, so go figure there. What the hell? Maybe it won't be a no-touching season. We are down 35-21 to Georgia State entering the fourth quarter. Maybe we got a little bit ahead of ourselves last night, huh? Maybe we did. Let's hop in and try to save the day here. Can't believe it, but we are going to have to hop in and try to save the day.
Handoff from the gun.
Oh, baby.
Got the first down.
Oh, Tavian Grant. Tavian Grant inside the 15. Let's go. So I've got Wyoming on the schedule. This team ain't there yet. You might not be wrong. All right. All right.
East-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football.
I hit the pitch option too late. Didn't mean to get Cole hit, but we slay Wyoming. We've made it. Well, don't hold your breath on that.
Getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the shotgun. He works his way ever closer all the way down.
Oh, here we go. Jet sweep for the touchdown.
First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into
Jet sweep for the touchdown.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
There it is.
And it's in there.
Who else would it be but Colt Simon? Again, we can't abandon Colt Simon now. He comes over from UCF after we beat them in a bowl game, and we're just going to go, nah? Get out of here. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. We got unfinished business here, damn it. We got titles to win. More 5 stars to recruit. Let's get nuts. Clemson Tiger on the sideline for us. Let's get nuts. We got plenty of time to make the near impossible challenge, don't we? Plenty of time. We had the kicker of the year last year, and I'm just going to abandon him? Come on now. Come on now. What was I thinking? What were we even talking about? We were just talking nonsense. Talking absolute nonsense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard
line. Let's see. There's the freshman 5-star middle linebacker. 27-0. Boy, you're going nowhere. We can go cover 2 invert.
Movement here from the tight end. With jet sweep pass.
There's the freshman. It's 0 hours on a player, they lose a lot of interest. That's true. Again, that's why I try to keep the balance, right? Why I try to keep the balance. That was a damn good time for a screen pass. Oh, they did give him the first down. Okay.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
Meow.
Got his man quickly. And he's able to
Shadowstalker, what's up, man? How are you?
Here on on second and short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right?
Love their hurry up, don't they?
Your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Whew.
And they'll wrestle
Okay.
the ground after a short
All right.
As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it.
Am I optimistic for Madden 25?
Trying to pick it up on
The
ground.
old one.
He's dropped behind the scrimmage. That'll be a loss.
I mean, the initial Madden 25 is there. The upcoming Madden looks like it's going to be okay. I mean, it's going to be more Madden. But clearly,
Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but
that spin was terrible. Clearly, this game shares some DNA. It's not going to be a 1-to-1.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And
But,
down after a gain of
I don't know.
3 to the 23.
Needs more flashbang at the draft screen, yeah. Again, the thing about me is, you guys know this, I can always enjoy Madden
running the football on first down.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
for what it is.
Up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this
I can always enjoy Madden for what it is,
security. You cannot
even if that's not great.
expect to win this game. They're very
Oh my god.
He's got it down the right side. And
Don't worry about it, we're good.
before that completes
We're good.
30 plus.
Don't you fucking worry about it.
catch on this play, and I love the
Don't you
job
worry your
of
pretty little heads about it.
tracking
We're
the
golden.
ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Looking for a man. It's Cole. All kinds of room.
We're good. Fun fact, why I was hoping to.
That's where they'll mark him, but a
I was hoping he'd get a better catch animation to go further, but
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Hit hard
That's
just
the
as he
throw.
released it on first.
I actually don't know what difficulty this is on right now. If it's not on Heisman, we'll probably bump it up to that.
Maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Here comes the option. Strikes.
2-minute warning.
Delivers the punch and works his way to the 31.
See what we can do.
The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go.
Okay.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. That's caught. It's Young.
LJ Young. I could not abandon LJ Young Jr. in the middle of his senior season. That's for sure.
Continues to put up numbers, and
Couldn't
that
do it.
number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back.
Woo!
Some room headed to
Oh, that cut by Grant.
He's all the way down.
What a man.
And the electric run has them set up. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game.
Oh, baby. Brett Cole into the end zone.
Great job with the score.
Whew. This team, you know what? Is this team strong? Yeah. But are they fun to use? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Will I play F1 Manager this year? I don't know. Potentially not. Potentially yes. I don't know. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? Again, my interest in F1 in general has dipped a bit, even though this season's been much more entertaining.
Lining up to add another.
Obviously, the problems with
Extra point was
the actual
good.
racing game is
All tied up in the fourth. They
has
put
been a
the
problem as well.
51-yard
Granted,
drive.
F1 Manager, different team and everything,
To
but
deal with a 3-yard
different style.
touchdown run.
You get my point.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied
All
up.
right.
Out set to kick it away.
42 ankles
He'll
were
bring it
broken
out.
on
It's
that
Bush.
play. Punch that shit out.
Through behind his
Nope.
pad. He was hoping for something else.
All right, defense needs to hold on.
On the ground at the 20. Georgia State
Defense
takes
needs
over
to hold on.
and out the offense. There's enough time to get the ball
Zone
down
first
the
in
field
case
here,
they're,
David. You've gotta make sure you're
the
efficient
ball.
and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and
They did not run the ball. Okay.
Talk about the first down. Just get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense. Yeah, good decision making by the quarterback too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take
All
what
right.
the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Gets it out fast.
Okay.
And he's knocked down.
And coverage might not be our preferred offensive style.
Comes out throwing on first.
I have no idea who it switched me to. We're fine.
And he can't get it off. Taken
There we go.
down. What a huge
2nd and 17. I'm willing to play for overtime. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. The answer's not very. Obviously, if we get a decent stop here, we will call a timeout.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Going over the top. Brings it down on the right side.
And we got mossed. We got apps, and that's one of the ones where it's like, maybe I should let the AI control them. We just got horrifically mossed.
All tied up late in the 4th.
Not ideal.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was able
That's going to have to be a timeout.
tackle, but still only a modest gain.
As good of a team as we have, we are not immune to absolutely blowing it.
Didn't get much.
And that is what we are potentially about to do.
Leaves it with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in.
Interesting circumstances here.
Defense gonna use a timeout. Can't afford to have any.
Anybody interesting? Scout, thank you for resub. Let's hope I can make a play here. I don't know if they're in field goal range.
Trying to get a read on the D. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it.
Let's find out. Are they in field goal range here?
Quick timeout.
They're gonna go for it.
They're trying to make sure everyone
Oh,
has
man.
the same call.
Okay.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
That's good.
Got it. Showing off that big
Wow.
37 yards out.
Okay.
Give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate.
I talked this team up a bit too much last night, and they seem to have bought into their own hype.
Opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up.
All right, Colt, here we go, buddy.
Absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his.
The best return in the world. No reason to buy new consoles for CFB. Expensive purchase, but not a bad one.
They only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your team.
Really, they have that good.
To attack Jesse on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best player, so get them in match.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The pressure will get there.
You know, boys, we kind of need you to block a little bit.
Waiting moments.
Just a bit.
Costly play. To the air. It's Cole. He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the
Trey and Bell, let's go, baby.
ball down the
Let's
field.
fucking go.
Pick up on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to move it through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Simon. And that
Wow.
defense is there to guide him out of bounds.
Wants us to kick the field goal now. It's definitely not time for that. But if we can get closer, we should get closer. One in doubt.
Now here on second,
Bubble RPO, baby.
tossing it around. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Got to save every precious second.
50-yard field goal for the tie.
This kicker is going to need nerves of
50, oh my God. 50-yard field goal for the tie, and they ice us.
Final minute. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the
How do you lose to Georgia State? Bitch, I don't.
50-yard
We're going to overtime.
powerful that.
How dare you not have faith in last season's kicker of the year, George Lincoln III.
Looks like this thing's going
The man with the golden leg.
guy so much credit.
Have faith.
Weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through.
Let's go.
Got some football left here, fellas.
We are not done yet.
And we're all square as he said.
That field goal attempt was scary as fuck.
Locked in on the bounding ball and
We're going to overtime, baby. Right as I hyped up this team, like, we're not going to have a challenge for a long time. The very next game, Georgia State, at the very least, takes us to OT. I deserve this. This is karma. This is karma, and I deserve this.
All right, guys,
Fuck.
so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And
All right.
Play defense first because you
What do we got? We'll call heads. They win the toss, okay?
For most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff.
All right.
Type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
See what we can do offensively here.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And they'll stop him
Job, Grant.
just short of the first down. Just
Good job.
moving the sticks. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. The option look. He'll pitch it.
They had that covered pretty well.
He'll lose a couple.
They had that covered pretty well.
Obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll run for it on 3rd and
That's the
short.
first down. Thank you very much.
Picking up the first down.
I want to say we in this, but this team hasn't earned that trust. Honestly, maybe not. Based off of what we're seeing here, maybe not.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go.
Oh, what a last-second pitch. Schilling. Oh, my God, he got murdered.
Stops him just short.
Woo, he got murdered.
Needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
All right, I've learned from the Mets, no matter how good a team looks on paper, there's always a chance for them to fuck it up. That's fair.
It is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole playbook.
Oh, Colt Simon. Too much speed. Too much acceleration. Our Florida man.
Surgical.
Colt Simon, let's go.
Passes. Using the scaffold.
How could I leave him behind? I can't.
Rather than the
I couldn't possibly.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been
Whammy.
all game long.
There we go. Flag on the play. I don't know for what.
And just destroying this defense.
And he
I had to turn those off again. Obviously, we're just...
The officials-
Whoops, I meant to hit accept.
Coach accepts it, they will
Well,
take the penalty. The all-important
I'll just do it again. Good practice.
And the extra point is true. And
Good
now
practice, you know?
7.
Thoughts on the Travis Konechny extension? Hey, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I hope he ends up being worth it. Good for him.
They need to answer
That's a lot of money.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Georgia State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Aha. Number 44 might not know how to play zone.
Send it to double overtime. And right down the middle.
Okay. Georgia State came to play. That is an understatement. That, my friend, is an understatement.
Here in the second overtime period. From the gun to give. Looking
I
over.
fucking missed him horribly.
Man, you played this whole game.
Now no field goals. Correct. 2-point conversion musts.
Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by
Again, these guys are an 80 overall, so they're not the worst team in the nation.
he is stopped
But,
by the line of scrimmage. They'll lose.
Yeah, we should be better than them.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback,
You should be.
I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open.
Let's fucking go, baby! 69 me, Don! 69 me!
But not before putting his offense in business. And man, just a soul.
We're just playing with our food a little bit, you know?
This offense here in overtime.
It's so tough.
We're just playing with our food a little bit, having a little fun.
Windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close.
We are a
Be so precise with
touchdown away from winning this game. Again, we're not allowed to kick a field goal unless they fix that.
It came back to
Oh, we need a touchdown.
Didn't execute well enough.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
They had that perfectly covered.
The middle is stuck.
They had that perfectly covered.
Really good play by this defense. Seeing it. attacking
Both
the
options,
field, getting
no
obviously
space.
the run in the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the
Uh-huh.
The windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score,
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here.
All 2-point conversion attempts, eh?
Go straight ahead. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied.
Uh-huh.
After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. But where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Crushing balls.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this is
Gonna be the biggest choke job. Dude, we were up 27-0 to Wyoming. That's not even a choke job. That was a fourth quarter comeback. We were down by a lot. All right. Well, you know, the Blue Moose may have just decided to be like, see, hey, we suck. This is why you shouldn't switch to a different challenge, you know? Nationwide powerhouse Wyoming. They are. They are, though. It's because of the way we set them up. Texas, unfinished business, you know? Oh my god, we just got locked out by so many 5 stars because of one loss. Jesus Christ. Yeah, unfinished business. A couple of reasons we decided to stick with this instead of switching to the harder challenge, and clearly, it's because, this challenge might not, on its own, be as easy as we thought, now that we are currently unranked at 2-1. And we're locked out for numerous 5 stars, including a 5-star gem, because of one loss. This could end up being pretty interesting, I would say. Right. A very interesting turn of events. A very interesting turn of events for us is the best way to phrase it. We just lost to Georgia State. First game back, we were down by, what, 10? I force overtime. We get an interception that should have ended it. Immediately throw an interception of our own. And fail to win on the 2-point conversion back and forth. Nothing like a little bit of controversy then, huh? I cannot believe that just happened. Oh my god. We march and we move then. So be it. So be it, so be it. Southern Miss are up next. Another road game. Let's hope the boys show up for this one. We are 6 points better as opposed to the 5 points better that we were. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is all I can say. What have we learned? We can bust the recruitment tab, but we can't correct for user error. Correct! Or correct for our AI simming terribly against a team that they should beat with one arm tied behind their back. I'd argue that was a bigger factor. Southern Miss, let's do it. This was the first ever team we beat. Made Brett Favre cry. Nothing better than making Brett Favre cry. I cannot believe we just lost. Gentlemen, you need to make up for that this week. I better not have to jump in for even half a second. This better be a one-sided whooping. This better be a whooping. I don't want to have to jump in and try to save the day. This better be... Oh my god, we're down 7-0 to Southern Miss. All this talk about, 85 overall team, we're too good at this point, it's too early, where's the intrigue? I found the intrigue. It's our team deciding to put up 3 points against Southern Mississippi in the first half. Aha. 3/4 of the way down, we have put up 3 points on Southern Mississippi. And it's 4th and 15, and we have to punt.
The punt team makes its way
what the hell is going on, man? Oh, we're changing the playbook. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go finish my custom playbook tonight. I got a few more things to do, but we're gonna go finish that custom playbook tonight because Jesus Christmas. This is not going well. Oh my god.
And I think more than anything, it just gets
frustrating. Oh boys, good job. This might also be the coordinator's fault. I mean, we've won 9 games. Oh, Parmesan is hurt. We've won 9 games 2 seasons in a row. All right, is there anybody with potential injury trouble that's an outright starter? High injury risk for our starting left tackle. High injury risk for our starting right tackle. Or left guard, I should say. Right tackle, I imagine, is the same. It's actually not. Defensive tackle, old Gene Parmesan's got to be out for, like, the rest of this game. If I can help it. We got wear and tear going on at the linebacker position. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Have we in fact been humbled?
Now use it against him. Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right?
Chaotic. Early on, we've been recruiting based on just best available because we've been building up the team. But yeah, we might have to start going a little bit more specific here. Oh, we cannot let him make that cut, gentlemen. Come on. I wasn't the only one there either that got beat. That's nuts. I know we got some subs in, but holy hell. Dude, it's Southern Mississippi. What are we doing here?
football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this team knows that this will happen.
We are paying for our hubris. That is exactly what's happening.
That's what this offense right now is trying.
We are paying for our hubris.
Looking downfield, it's Carter.
Give me that. No way. You gotta be joking me. Oh, I read it perfectly. That's insane.
Put him in the slot, Reese. He's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility.
Get him. There you go, boys. Much better. Much better. That's what we're capable of. That's what we should be doing. That quarterback shouldn't be able to stand. At least we're not Fresno State, who just lost to an FCS team. Crippling gambling addiction. Way to go. Because I forgot to change the penalties there, we'll just go for a normal return instead of a block. 2 games in a row, we're in a comeback scenario against a team that we shouldn't be in this scenario against. It's a bit scary, to be honest with you. A little bit scary.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
Oh boy, we're fine. We're fine.
He gets those chains.
Sometimes you just gotta try to hurdle, even if it gets your man killed.
One big play, and now they've
A Y button.
got
Opt out here.
first down.
Animosity, I elected to stick with this. We're gonna save the Monroe challenge for a little bit further down the road.
Receivers often will
As it is, we're clearly having enough trouble with what we got going on here.
complete.
Oh, Colt Simon. Oh, he couldn't do the double.
Chunks of yardage. They get it to
He couldn't do the double, but a great play by Colt Simon.
Catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job.
Yeah, given that this super team just lost to Georgia State.
Boom, break out, throw to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
What? What?
plows through the defense.
We're fine.
Man down.
And our quarterback's hurt.
Take a break.
That's a concussion. He's in a fencing position. I didn't hold the button. Oh, no, I did hold the button, so the motherfucker just broke his ankle. Or did I not hold the button? I don't remember what button I hit. Oh my god, picks aplenty though. We'll say hello to the freshman, picks aplenty. We're gonna put him in over Bryce Frost, I think. You know what, Bryce? We need Bryce Frost right now. Bryce has gotten us out of a lot of tough situations in the past.
Clock is under
We need Bryce.
4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They go to the ground.
Goo!
Finally pulled down.
First down.
Not before. Moving the chains
Foot
for-
contusion.
This offense has to get this guy the ball.
A foot contusion.
Possibly. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll leave it with him.
Oh, if there was half a block, that lane was ours.
Defender, being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got some room.
Let's go, baby!
And it's a touchdown.
Bryce Frost does it again.
Design QB runs, man, they
He will always bail us out.
knowing this quarterback's gonna
He will always bail us out.
an extra block or so.
The best.
Defense is gonna have to make a superhuman effort. Get off a block.
This man is a legend.
Get that done right there.
That wasn't a botched pitch play. No, we had the option. I elected to keep it with the QB.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Okay. Can our defense play defense?
Here in the fourth.
Please.
Check in with Kevin Connor.
They couldn't do it last week against Georgia State.
You never know what's going to happen in college football.
Shit. Can they please do it here?
Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden,
All right. Can we properly play defense? Let's find out.
Washington. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, you're going nowhere, son. You're going nowhere. Let's go.
Give the defense credit on that one because they knew.
Oh, let's
coming
go.
into this one that they were going to try to
Tim
get
Tebow of
receivers
TOUGLANE,
in a
basically.
variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created.
You know what?
negative
Let's go with Jalen Hurts, cover the running back.
Looking to throw, it's Carter. Makes the grab.
Hey, that works. Looks like you were going to pitch it, but then the running back ran ahead of you.
Pick up that first down.
No, I mean, it's a quarterback play first in terms of... I could have pitched it there. It's an option.
Out there on the field in the offseason, I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can.
Why it's called an option.
Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
All right, cock hog.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
4th and inches. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Much better. Much, much better. We'll have about 80 seconds. All 3 timeouts. And Colt Simon on the return, and that right side has some space if we can get some blocks, but we couldn't get any blocks. All right. All right, we got space here.
The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate.
Got it in stride inside the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw.
GG's easy. Never in doubt. We have so much speed at slot wide out. He's small but mighty. We have so much speed on the slot receiver positions that at any time, if they get caught like they did there, we're good to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th.
Alia decided to keep the Monroe run for later. We have enough invested into this that I want to see what happens. And to be honest, we lost our very first game that we played tonight. So, I want to learn a little bit more about Dynasty. We'll make that other setup as challenging as we can when the time comes. But it just didn't feel right to abandon this run.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend.
Great coverage from DeMarvin. Oh, my God.
So I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my...
So, yeah, I do apologize for last night. I know some people were like, oh, shit, this new idea is nice. But a lot of the feedback was, either way, I'm kind of interested. Like, it just... Last night was weird. I'll fully admit, last night was weird. That's normally not how I go about things, but, you know, it's just kind of how it played out. We actually play some defense here, gentlemen.
Really built some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly.
That's what happened. Yeah, I was going to say, that's what happens when I derail streams. Hits the chat hard. You can solely blame Shift for that, at IHoldShift on Twitter, of course. Hear him do commentary for the COD League. And also, on occasion, you can see him try to derail my streams. Unlike my defense and how I'm unrailing my own stream with piss poor defense. Fuck!
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Takes a snap, wants to throw.
Get him, please!
And that one is right on target if his target was...
Oh, man.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Fighting for the...
Strip and game over!
Oh, looks as if the defense
Never in doubt for the Blue Moose of TOUGLANE. Never in doubt.
And you got yourself in a position where you can go tie
Toying with our food.
You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg.
Who was it? Mother my Jalen Hurts. Rips that ball out at the 2-yard line. GG's easy. They do have one timeout, so we do technically have to run the ball here.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. This is a designed run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense.
If the goal line can suck it.
And save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive.
One run ends the game.
Using his leg.
We're good. GG's.
And a decent game.
GG's. Game over.
Makes the stop.
Thanks for playing the video game. Never in doubt.
They're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now we have
Never in doubt. Thanks for playing the video game.
continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just
Oh
take it.
my God.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through.
Tonight's been something so far.
Plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese.
Fox, not necessarily. Why, did I miss something?
They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.
Bryce Frost is the hero of the dive. We're going to turn that into a statue.
Is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win.
I don't know what happened with this team, man. Looks like they were buying into my own hype about they're too good.
Build on week to week.
Because clearly not. We lost the last game. We only win this one by the narrowest of margins. Interesting times.